I just came back from Ukraine, and we were there, a bipartisan group of senators, to say we stand with that democracy against a dictator who is, as we speak, threatening to invade that country. It is America that comes in time and time again around the world to stand up for democracy. And we are here to stand up for our own democracy. And I know there's a lot of cynicism out there about everything that's happening right now in the country, the polarization. But you know what? If we just fold to that cynicism, the American people lose, because we know every step of the way what's been happening. It is a concerted effort across the country to limit the right to vote, because even during the middle of a raging pandemic, Americans voted in record numbers. They voted because they were able to vote by mail like they had never done before. They voted because they were able to do things like same-day register. And now, step by step by step, starting with Raphael Warnock's state of Georgia, they are pulling back those rules. One of my favorite examples is one that doesn't get any attention. That's Montana. For 15 years, same-day registration. 15 years, the last election, 8,000 people took advantage of it to either change their address or to register anew. Taken away. What does that do? Maximize confusion for voters, because suddenly that right is taken away on election day, and then makes it harder for them to vote. That is what this is about. So some of our colleagues on the other side of the aisle, I know some of you have been watching these speeches, and I'm pretty appalled by it. Because if you look at history, actually, history shows, and my friend Senator Merkley, who is the expert on this and will tell you this, is not nearly as clear as they are making it. And in fact, there have been 160 carve-outs to the filibuster. There have been waivers. There have been changes of rule. They have changed the rules for things like making it easier to turn down arms deals. That's not a 60-vote margin. Republican priorities like reducing taxes under Bush and Trump. 51-vote margin, right? Reconciliation. Trying to roll back regulations like they did with the Affordable Care Act. Once again, rolling back regulations, 51-vote threshold. Putting on U.S. Supreme Court justices, 51-vote threshold. So basically what they're saying is our priorities are out there. We've found ways to adjust the rules. But when it comes to the voters of this country, what are we going to do? We're going to throw a wrench into the process, put it off the rails, and guess what? You voters, we're just going to throw you under the Senate desk because we're going home, as they have done repeatedly, without a debate. It is actually Henry Cabot Lodge who once said this. He said, and I think I got this quote from your speech, Chuck, because I liked it so much. He said,
give Henry Cabot Lodge the credit.
Okay, I'll try. To vote without debating is perilous, but to debate and never vote is imbecile. And that's what they are asking us to do right now, to just go on and debate and say things and never get to a vote. History is our guide in two ways. History is our guide by the changes that have been made to the Senate rules, and history is our guide in that we stand up for people and we never give up. A great man once said that disappointment is finite, but hope is infinite. We will not give up.